Yo, shout out to Butterdog, man. Uh, hold on a sec. Boom, bang, bing. Why is this not typing? Let's see here. Hold on. Welcome, everyone. What do we got in shocking breaking news terms today?
He said something about like your dad faking his own death, and really reached out and he was like, "Thank you for doing that." There were so many people that said thank you because they think he's a plant. I think he's a plant too. He's a psyop. Where did he come from? And when I find Rob Skiba alive and well, who supposedly died of COVID.
Oh wow. Okay, do you guys remember? So, fittest flat earther Tyler Hansen has stirred up a lot of freaking drama, dude. So, Jeremiah Skiba, who has a podcast and posts about what seems to be, cool stuff. Like, what's he talking about? You know, he's a truther, is what it seems like. I don't know. I haven't seen all of his stuff, but he seems, chill. Anyways, he made a video jokingly saying that the fittest flat earther is Timothy McVeigh because he does actually look a shitload like him. But he was just joking. But the video went so viral, and I guess it pissed off fittest flat earther enough that so fittest flat earther made some videos on him. Anyway, then Tyler Hansen, I guess, is saying that Jeremy Skiba's dad, who's apparently dead, faked his own death, and Skiba is a plant and he's a part of the Illuminati. Like, it's a bunch of drama, man. But that's also after Moon Henry. If you guys don't follow Moon Henry, you should. He's dope and awesome and great, and he's a brother in Christ. He anyway, let's just say when you go around calling everyone a CIA agent who's on the internet who doesn't agree with exactly what you're talking about, then boom, bang, bang, man. You're gonna get, heat for it. So shout out to Thrax, man. Shout out to Jesse. Shout out to Isaiah, BD, Butterdog, Swing. What's going on, man? Shout out to Mark. Mark is new here on Rumble. Shout out to new Mark on new Rumble, man. Shout out to Mark. What's that little icon beside your name too? What does that mean? Hold on. Let me know what his icons mean. Okay, I'm gonna shout out this live on Instagram real quick. Everyone stand by. This is shocking breaking news, man. How's every dear soul on the live, by the way? Hold on a sec. Yo, Swing. Shout out to Swing, by the way, man. Yeah, you got to watch out for coffee. It could be moldy coffee beans. Okay, hold on. Embry, what's going on? Wait until you guys hear Embry's story too. She is built different. You can say that. Justin Trudeau. Oh man. Do you really think a prime minister does a census and actually fills that stupid thing out? I don't think so. I found out too, there's no law saying you have to do a census, but it's against the law to refuse to do a census. But it's not law that you have to do it. Do you hear that, man? Shocking information. That's how they get you. People aren't paying attention. Okay, hold on a second. You did? Oh, that's cool, Mark. Yeah. The thing is, is that Yeah, coffee can be super moldy, and it's prone to it actually. So you got to get some are actually certified that they're tested to be mold free. But yes, shout out to Mark, man. Okay, welcome everyone. So shocking breaking news. India. So you remember in 2020 when at first it was, this is no big deal, nothing to be concerned about, and then all of a sudden, boom, lockdown, global pandemic. That they announced anyway. I'm not saying it was real, of course. But anyway, so the same thing right now. Don't worry, this is not like Schmovid. The officials are saying, but yet there's talks of lockdowns. Now in India right now, it's not locked down because of Hanta, which by the way, Hanta in Hebrew means bullcrap or bullshit. Did you know that? The lockdowns right now, it's an advisory. Please, everyone, do your part in India by not driving because we got to save fuel. Stay home, save fuel. While hantavirus is being discussed, it's the same playbook. Exactly. Look at Jeff rather. Yeah. He said same play, different day. Yeah, dude, 100%. And so to be clear, there's not an official lockdown in India right now. It's a advisory, which is how it starts. Please stay home, drive as least as you can. That doesn't word up right, but anyway, and also please don't buy gold for a year. That's what India is advising. So anyways, listen, we got to discuss this and a lot more. That's free speech. There's a lot more I want to discuss and tell you guys, but guys, I mean, I've gotten literally a strike before for talking about, shout out to Shane Alexander, man, great freaking name, bro. Silver is up. Yeah, it is up. I mean, it's still down from the high, but it's up. Yeah. Listen, I've gotten strikes on Instagram before for talking about fluoride. We're talking about a lot more, including what Lori Doherty just mentioned. That's still the elephant in the room, isn't it? On my Rumble channel, we're talking about this right now. It's free to download, free to watch, and free speech. We are live streaming on Rumble at this very moment. We have 55,000 people watching on Rumble. No, I'm just kidding. That'd be crazy though, eh? Come on over to Rumble, guys. It's at the link in my bio. I don't know. Jean Max Lean, he says buy gold. I don't know, man. Oh, you mean if you were in India? Yeah, probably do the opposite of what they say. Yeah, for sure. Anyways, we got to discuss this and the other shocking situations that are coming around the corner. Shout out to Sean. Sean, who's that, dude? You can DM me, by the way. Anyways, come to Rumble, guys. It's at the link in my bio. Click the link. Once you get the link, click it rather, you'll be able to come and join Rumble, where it's free to download, free to watch, and free speech, no censorship. And boom, bang, bing, we're discussing in detail. Okay? So I hope to see you guys on Rumble right now. Again, I'd love to stay on Instagram. Woo! But I could get in trouble, man. And especially during the last lockdowns and whatnot, it was very censoring. Okay? So anyway, we'll see you guys on Rumble. Much love, everyone. All right? So buy gold and drive around. Yeah, exactly. Tracy, come to Rumble to talk about that. Yeah, India is telling people to not buy gold right now because they're like running out of money or something. Because they have to spend on all the fuel, and India's second largest import is actually gold. Yeah, Isaiah, you know what, man? I mean, some of our parents are sleeping sheep, man. What are we going to do about it? Like, I mean, I've been telling some of my family members for 10 years to not eat GMOs and stop drinking fluoride, but shout out to non-toxic, dude. I have heard of that. Shout out to Flex Stravaganza. He said, buy an airline with us. Have you heard of Spirit 2.0? Some guy saying we should buy, if we all pitched in like $200, we could buy an airline. But I don't know how that's gonna work out. But anything's possible in a way. I think that too. Prince Red said the fake virus is a smokescreen to divert from the Disney. What's a better word for them than that? Like, that is describing them accurately, but I'm just thinking. Anyway, what happened to the Disney cruise, the Hantavirus cruise, is taking the wind out of those sails, which is shocking. Just letting everyone get on, Butterdog. Shout out to Butterdog, man. Okay, welcome everyone. Yeah, shout out to Deuce. Shout out to freaking Hanta. It's hard for finance to get from Rodents. Yeah, I don't know, Matthew. Apparently, no virus has even ever been whatchamacallit, isolated. Like, I don't even know if there's proof of any viruses right now to begin with. So, guys, shocking breaking news. Hold on. Shout out to Butterdog, bro. Okay, so guys, listen. I know it swing. It is. It means bullshit in Hebrew. That's right. So, guys, 2030 is coming around the corner. Here's the thing that could put the hair on the back of your neck standing upright. We know they want a new economy. We know we know they want digital ID. We know they want digital currency. We know they just turned on the flock cameras to be able to detect audio so they can hear everything that's being said on the streets. And AI is going to decipher it. But if they try to just make a new economy right now, that's not going to fly. They got to destroy the old one. And then, like everything they do, get us to want a new one or want a new thing. And that's the thing they did in the first place. 9/11 happens. People say, we need better security at the airports. Then they pass the Patriot Act, which enables you to be spied on by your own government. All this type of shit is going on. So it's repeating. Now, the micron hair stand up on the back of your neck thing is that if they pull the plug on this global economy, cause a ruckus, people are flustered, wondering what the damn's going on, then they offer a solution. Here, universal basic income, digital ID. But you got to get the mark of the beast. I think we're near the day of swing. I think we're near a big day, a big divine intervention day. I was reading the book of Revelation today. Guys, I mean, I don't know how else to tell you. It's seemingly we are in the end times. That doesn't mean the end of the world, by the way. It could be the end of an era, but for good. Like, I think, so this is why I'm not scared. I think this is all leading us towards eventual humans waking up, Christ coming back, a combination of both, and boom, bang, bing, the best days are ahead. But it is going to get a little bit stranger before it gets better, man. We have to realize that don't, but keep your head on a swivel. And also, I do think it's more important than ever before, of course, to be decalcifying your pineal gland. Don't be having a crusty, crispy freaking pineal gland that's covered in fluoride not working right when huge monumental energetic shifts are coming around the corner. Don't be full of microplastics and pesticides, eating GMOs and slop from McDonald's that alters your vibrational frequency when we're in these pivotal moments that we're in right now. Now, there's more about this India thing. It's actually a total shitstorm. I'll tell you about it. But before we get into that, I wanted to mention, you guys, a couple of you, I don't know if it's the ones on this live, but after the last live, I had a bunch of people DMing me, shout out to Butterdog, asking if we're still giving away free chalk. So I don't know if you guys heard, but from last live, we extended this deal where we're giving away $220 worth of freebies to one single dear soul on the live. We're giving away a $100 bag of organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia, the chocolate powder, which is extremely detoxing and delicious. Plus, it boosts stem cell production. It's like stem cell multiplication or something. It literally makes your body have more stem cells, which goes and repairs your blood vessels. We read a whole thing on it. Neural cells, stem cells go and repair damaged tissue and damaged cells. It's freaking shocking, dude. And so chocolate, heirloom cacao, the polyphenols that are in there, which is some bioactive compound, makes your DNA or makes your body make new stem cells, and a lot of them. It has anti-aging effects. I've never said this before. I literally learned today that heirloom cacao that we've been giving away for free every once in a while literally has anti-aging effects because of its high antioxidants and polyphenols. Anyway, so we're giving away one of these. Then we're giving away a $60 bottle of the Chalk 7 Wonders, which is the organic, adaptogenic rather, and organic actually. Yeah, they are all organic. $60 bottle of Chalk 7 Wonders, which is the adaptogenic mushroom blend that's got chaga, lion's mane, turkey tail, cordyceps, oyster, reishi, and maitake mushrooms in it. So we're giving away that as well. And the $60 bottle of Chalk Minerals, which is extracted from a humic shale deposit in Utah. Humic acid is a bioactive compound that detoxes heavy metals, microplastics, pesticides, you name it, and rebuilds your DNA. It's a superfood. You get more nutrients from your food if you're taking minerals because every single vitamin requires a mineral to activate it. $220 worth of freebies to the lucky first dear soul who literally does what I say to do in 2 seconds. I'm sending the link to the chat right now. So listen, this is the way the deal works. Chalk, I just put the link in the chat. You got to click the link to go to chalk.com. That's first come, first serve, first thing to do. Step 1, click the link, go to chalk.com. Chalk is based out of Texas. They ship out of Georgia. They have an all-American customer service team, and they have over 5,000 third-party verified 5-star reviews on Trustpilot. So we're talking about actual legitness, okay? Now, the number 1 superfood at chalk.com for men and women, for both genders, is the hot water purified shilajit. Shilajit also has humic acid in it, by the way. Humic acid is the bioactive compound that's also in the chalk minerals, which massively detoxifies you. And this has 12 clinical studies. Among the clinical studies of the purified shilajit, it's a hormone optimizer. It's a fertility booster. It makes your brain produce new brain cells. It's called neurogenesis. It's believed to decalcify your pineal gland. It has carbon 60 in it, or C60, which is the most powerful antioxidant free radical scavenger thing in the entire known world. So detox and anti-aging. It lengthens telomeres. Telomeres is the part of your DNA that dictates how fast or how slow you age. Shilajit, dude, I'm telling you. So it also, when guys take it, it boosts testosterone. When girls take it, it calibrates your hormones. And it's pro-fertile. So to get $220 worth of freebies, you got to be the first person to do what I'm about to say. This is freaking shocking, dude. I can't believe it is. Josh.com. There's the male and female vitality stacks. The male and female stacks are the top 2 combos of superfoods for men and women. That both of those contain the Mr. Ashwagandha or Mrs. I don't know. You know how weed apparently is like feminine. I don't know if it's a male or female plant. But ashwagandha, or energetically, I know that weed is the only plant that there's male and females. Eh? Like there's no pine trees that are males and females. It's strange, eh? So ashwagandha is in both the male and female stack. It's considered the king of herbs in India. It's a hormone optimizer. It's a fertility booster. It increases cognition. You get 1,000 times better sleep while you're taking it because it boosts melatonin production. To get $220 worth of freebies, go to chalk.com. The first person to put a male or female Vitality Stack subscription in their cart and apply the coupon code 44LIFE, that's 44LIFE, that gives you a 44% off lifetime discount on the male or female Vitality Stack subscription. Make sure it says subscription, not one-time order. And if you're the first person to place your order on the live to the stacks, male or female Vitality Stack subscription, you get $220 worth of flipping, dipping stuff included in your order that you don't need to add to your cart. They get physically packed up in your box and shipped to your freaking door in 2 to 5 business days if you're within the US. 2 to 5, sometimes 6, sometimes 1. If you're living in Georgia, probably 1 day. Comment if you're from Georgia now. So the third superfood that's in the male Vitality Stack that every guy would have to be a literal wingnut to hear these benefits I'm about to say and not have. The Tomcat 100, which is wild-crafted Tomcat LE from the chemical-free Malaysian rainforests, which increases free testosterone 87% in 21 days. And it increases sperm count up to 688%. We know testosterone levels today are down on average 50% in the last 50 years. You don't want to be the soy boy when you could be Arnold Schwarzenegger taking Tomcat. It boosts, it's freaking powerful stuff, dude. It has 23 clinical studies. Pro-fertile, pro-hormone, muscle mass, muscle endurance, muscle recovery. You will feel like $1 million from it, taking it. And that's the third superfood in the male stack. In the female stack, it's the Shilajit, hot water purified, heavy metal tested, and clinically studied. And then the ashwagandha, which you just heard the benefits. And then get this. The third superfood in the female stack is the wild-crafted Irish moss from Nova Scotia. And the reason I say wild-crafted and not farmed is because the vast majority of Irish moss on the internet and online and on Amazon is farmed in the Caribbean, and it's full of microplastics because none of those islands, this is a secret hack, none of those islands treat their gray water. None of the islands in the Caribbean, except for the British Virgin Islands, treat their gray water. So all that gray water goes right into the bay, and that's where they don't farm moss way out floating in the ocean. It's in the bays, which is where all that gross ass water flows. So anyways, Irish moss, what are the benefits? Why would you want to be taking the Irish moss? No big deal. It has the full matrix of minerals, which rebuilds your DNA, detoxes heavy metals, increases fertility, increases skin hydration, cellular hydration, and collagen production. Boom, bang, bing, dude. I'm talking that's some of the benefits. then also, because it has so many bioavailable minerals, including iodine, it's super good for your thyroid, which, by the way, the reason everyone's thyroids are gimped today is because chlorine blocks iodine absorption from your thyroid. So another way they've been poisoning us. So with that being said, the Irish moss, the iodine, but also every single vitamin requires a mineral to activate it. By the way, there's a bunch of people on the site right now, guys. Remember, first come, first serve. Put the male or female stack in your cart. Apply the coupon code 44life. Do not pay full price. And then boom, bang, bang. Place your order on the live. You're getting $220 worth of freebies, which is shocking. And I can't believe Chalk is actually doing that. So every single vitamin, right, requires a mineral to activate it. Even if you're eating 100% organically today, you're getting less than 10% of the full matrix of minerals. Therefore, if you all of a sudden are taking Irish moss, the chalk minerals, or the chalk shilajit, you're getting all the minerals, which, by the way, you'd be taking all those things if you got the female stack. Then you will get way more nutrients from the food you're already eating to begin with. And that's shocking. So you have way more energy. Irish moss is a sung hero. It's an unsung hero, but Irish moss is a superfood. That's why it's in the female stack. And then, guys, your third one is the Tonkat Ali. Shout out to Swing, man. His eyeballs are freaking fully calibrated today. Shout out to Swing, brother. So yeah, dude. And then you get the free organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia, which stimulates stem cell production. Matthew's drinking some lit right now. Matthew, who got a male vitality stack on the previous live today, is literally consuming a massively health benefiting elixir known as the chalk lit powder right freaking now. Shout out to Matthew. And by the way, the 7 Wonders, the adaptogenic mushroom blend from Chalk, they're trying to ban, I know, it's shocking. They're trying to ban chaga and lion's mane, or is it turkey tail and lion's mane mushroom in the European Union. Even though it's never hurt anyone, and even though Red Bull is still allowed in the European Union, which literally kills 100 or so people, 200 people a year, they're banning these mushrooms. Why? Do you think they want you healthy? Just with that bare fact alone. Red Bull kills. Energy drinks do kill people. They're still allowed. A mushroom that grows in the wild that has no psychoactive effects. It's not a drug. It's just a natural mushroom. They're trying to literally ban it, dude. You should want to be taking the shit out of that if they're trying to ban it. The European Union, by the way, also has banned Tonkat Ali. The European Union, also British, the England there, posts ads saying the dangerous new trend of young adolescent teens watching fitness influencers on YouTube, and it's leading them to have unfortunate views. So yes, they obviously don't want Europe to have any testosterone because, well, you can picture why. Anyways, dude, free 7 Wonders if you're the next person to get a male or female vitality stack at chocolate. So make sure you put the discount code 44life on the subscription. Apply the discount. You can cancel or modify your subscription at any time. Just keep in mind the clinically studied benefits are based on consistent consumption over 90 days. So you do want to get a consistent dose. With that being said, 30% of Chalk's active subscribers report feeling a difference within the first few days. Another 30% is within the first few weeks. And then the final 30%, 33%, whatever the math is after that. But here's the thing. Because they're clinically studied, if you're taking them, you're being benefited. So you don't want to get wrapped around the axle of a time window exactly. You know what I'm saying? If you're taking them, you are being benefited massively. Embry says, I'm 100% organic and grow our own food, but it was Chalk that has brought me back to life after a major C. diff effect 2 years ago. If you haven't tried it, let's go. I'm going to get my neighbor on it. Shout out to Embry, who, guys, she is feeling a direct benefit right now, by the way, of the minerals and the shilajit, guaranteed, Embry, because Embry, the day that I read that the chalk minerals, the humic acid, does that crazy stuff to your gut microbiome and like bolsters the community of living organisms in your gut microbiome, and then you said that on the live, I'm like, dude, that has to be some of the benefits. Matthew said it took about a month for me to start feeling the effects of chalk. Shout out to Matthew, dude. Yeah, it all varies. Like, how calcified are we? How much GMOs and fluoride have we drank? You know, yada, yada. But chalk just set an 8-minute countdown timer. So in 8 minutes, this deal is completely capped. If you're on the fence, dude, literally get your asses to the site ASAP. And how's that for a, but quickly place your order with that discount code 44life. Do not pay full price and get the freebies included. $220 worth of freebies automatically included if you place your order on the live with that code. Swing said, I had my dad on Action 2.0. Just gave him some ashwagandha and shilajit yesterday. Get your parents on it. Shout out to Swing. You know what's? Definitely get your parents on it. Grandparents. Here's the thing. Most grandparents nowadays, I think anyone over 65 usually is on like 10 different pharmaceuticals or at least 2. Those guys are a hard sell to get taking superfoods because they're like, what about my medication? So I tried to get my grandma. I mean, she would have had the sharpest memory as a tack, even at 98, if she was taking Shilajit, man. I wish I was able to give it to her, but I wasn't her caretaker. And anyway, yeah, I got my parents on chalk as well. And I'll say this. The lit powder, remember, also, it's not just straight cacao. It's cacao, Ceylon cinnamon, organic vanilla bean powder, organic coconut milk powder, lucuma, camu, Redmond real salt, a pinch of salt in there. And then again, it's sweetened with maple sugar crystals, dude. That's free with the 7 wonders and minerals if you are the next person to get a male or female stack in the next 6 minutes and 31 freaking seconds, dude. 28 seconds. Wow. And yeah, it's a game changer. You know, the thing with Swing, for example, he woke up long ago. I don't know how long exactly, Swing. Let us all know now. But he's been on the true shape of the earth kick for quite a while. And so I imagine it's been many years, probably a decade, eh, Swing? Let me know. But anyway, so Swing there, the guy even said himself in his own words that it felt like since he started taking chalk, that it literally felt as if a veil had been lifted from his pineal gland. His concentration, his cognition, his focus. It literally feels like you're coming out of a drug-induced state. And honestly, you kind of are. Like, is fluoride considered a drug? I don't think it is, obviously. But let's consider it one, because when you detox and decalcify from it, it does feel like that 100%. What's up, y'all? Shout out to Colton. He said he just got his next month's worth of the stack. I can definitely feel the difference. Way more focused. Shout out to freaking Colton, dude. Colton, by the way, who's a new dad as of like a month or something, dude. Shout out to freaking Colton on his beautiful little newborn son, I think. Shout out to Colton, dude. His son. He's got a son, man. Freaking rights. Embry has a son, too. Ashley does, I think, too. Leah said, mushrooms are life, baby. She has a son, too. Comment below, everyone, about your sons and daughters. It's a beautiful thing. Colton says, it seems like when I do a job, I can stay on it and finish it with more detail, if that makes sense. Dude, that does make sense. It's because your neurons are completely fired up through all cylinders. So to the person asking what's included in the deal, listen, you put the male or female vitality stack in your cart at chalk.com. You apply the discount code 44life. That's 44LIFE. Once you place your order, automatically in your order for free, we're going to include a $100 bag of the chalk lit powder, a $60 bottle of the chalk 7 wonders, adaptogenic mushroom blend, and a $60 bottle of the chalk minerals. All 3 of those is free with your male or female stack subscription, and make sure you apply the discount code 44life. Again, do not pay full price. So because someone just asked on the live chat what is included in the deal. So I wanted to make sure, because we got 4.5 minutes left on this deal. If you're on the fence, get your order placed ASAP. Massive discount, and then your beautiful bag of, or bundle rather, of freaking freebies, man. The lit 7 wonders and the chalk minerals. And remember too, the chalk minerals extracted from a humic shale deposit in Utah. The full matrix of minerals rebuilds your DNA, believed to decalcify the pineal gland, increase nutrient absorption. You're gonna feel like $1 million. Leah said, I have one son, he's 15, and everyone thinks he is my brother. It's a beautiful thing. That's awesome, Leah. I just guessed that you were a mother to a son, by the way. Good guess, eh? I also psychically, I guess, or energetically detected this guy I met down the road, and I guessed his exact, how old he was, so that's cool. Okay, hold on a second. Whoa. There's a bunch of people on the site. There's 3 minutes and 17 seconds left. Literally do not willy-nilly the best deal chalk has ever done, dude. You're going to feel like $1 million. It's time to detox and decalcify all this crazy freaking stuff out of our system. Especially, dude, that fluoride, there was a doctor, I think his name was, I don't know his name, but there was a doctor. And so in the 19-something 40s, 50s, he came out and said, anyone who consumes fluoride, and I'm not saying I fully believe this, but he said anyone who consumes fluoride for any amount of time spiritually will never be the same. Now, I don't agree because I do think we can detox and decalcify. I know we can. But like, dude, it's because it really crusts up your pineal gland, man, which is supposed to be the seat of your soul, the connection point between your physical body and your soul. And it's where your intuition is, and it's supposed to be where DMT gets released in trace amounts. Your pineal gland, it's got to be protected, man. So anything with a ton of bioavailable minerals binds to heavy metals and breaks down calcifications and acidic deposits in the body. Matthew has 3 daughters, and they're all 18 or older. Matthew, really, dude? I thought you were like in like university or some shit, dude. Wow. I guess you actually still could be in university, just be a really young dad. But that's freaking awesome. Shout out to Matthew, man. 3 daughters, hey, girl dad. Freaking rights, man. So Matthew, what does that put you then at? You're 41. No, you'd be like 20. I don't know. Okay, hold on a second. How do you, let me see here. Boom, bang, bang. Yo, shout out to Butterdog, by the way, man. Boom, bang, bang. Okay, hold on. This is getting freaking wild, dude. 46. Okay, I was close, Matthew. 41 was my guess because that's what I guessed the guy down the road was 41 and he was 41. So you're 46. Okay, nice, man. You only got a few years on me, dude. Well, I'm 31. Amy's got a son. See, you guys and your sons, man. It's freaking awesome. Okay, oh shit. 1 minute left, guys. If you're on the site, you got to place your order ASAP and put that discount code 44life on there. And you're getting $220 worth of freebies. So quickly, hold on a sec. Hold on a second. Boom, bang, bang. 30 seconds. Can't believe they're doing this, man. Some guy said, whatever. May 15th, there's going to be an event. Whatever. Wow, that's awesome, Isaiah. See, that's with the... Oh, hold on a second. Holy Raina might have just got a stack at like the skin of her teeth. But if you're on the site, you're getting grandfathered in now. Chalk said if you're on the site, you're grandfathered in. So hold on. Raina just got something with 44 life. Double checking the back end, talking to Chalk right now. If you're on the site, technically the countdown timer's over, but you're getting grandfathered in because you're on the site. So you have a free pass. You're still going to get the freebies. Shout out to Raina, who I think got a female vitality stack. Raina, hold on a second. Hold on. Raina, what did you get? Tell me what you got right now. And when did you order? Just 2 seconds ago? Yo, shout out to Butterdog, man. Okay, hold on. Raina, you gotta place your order. Apparently, you're at checkout, or someone, I don't know, it doesn't say the name. The update is someone's at checkout. There's several people at checkout. You guys are getting $220 worth of freebies if you place your order, male or female stack, with the code 44life ASAP. Oh, Raina on the last live. Okay, shout out to Raina. Hold on a second. Dude, that's good. Good news. Raina got in. Oh, boom. Okay, someone just got a female stack. Who the heck skis just got a female stack? Was that Leah? No, Leah already got a female stack like a month ago. She's already subscribed, I think. Someone just got a female stack. Congratulations. And Raina got a male stack, which means, dude. So wait, Raina, are you a girl ordering for your husband or someone in your life, or are you a guy who's named Raina? I don't know. Let me know, because I'll hype you up either way on what you just did. But also, it is wild when there she is, ex Ikashi. Ikashi, yeah, got the female stack, guys. Congrats. Everyone give a round of a pat on the back to freaking Ikashi, who just got, that almost sounds like Akashic, like the Akashic Records. Ikashi just got a female vitality stack. She just got the Shilajit, the Irish Moss. Shilajit, Irish Moss, Ashwagandha is in the female stack. Clinically studied hormone. Then, for free, she's getting the Lit, the Seven Wonders, and the Chalk Minerals. Ikashi, it's safe to say you're going to feel like $1,000,000. And Reina, you also are going to feel like $1,000,000 on your male stack. Now he's going to be taking the Tonkat Ali. He's going to be feeling like $1,000,000. Let me double check if there's anyone else on the site right now. Shout out to Emily, who I'm thrilled for you. Emily, is this your first pineal gland decalcification operation? If so, you may have a very shocking situation in the next few weeks when you start detoxing and decalcifying and boosting your hormones and your vitality and your brain function. You're going to feel like $1,000,000. Seattle said, excitedly waiting for my stack and a few bottles and the freebies from last live. Shout out to Seattle. That was a few lives ago, I think, right? Or was that actually the last live? The last live was today. I don't know if I saw Seattle's name on here. Okay. Whoever has the Shilajit in their cart, that is a strong move, just getting a Shilajit. Just saying, though, the maximum bang for your buck is getting a male or female stack with the code 44life. It's only a little bit more, and you get $220 worth of freebies and a bunch more stuff. But you can't go wrong with the Shilajit either. But just make sure you apply the discount code 44life on the male or female stack. Don't pay full price, or on the Shilajit to get that lifetime 44% off discount. Matthew said, I have a very calcified pineal gland because I haven't broke through my pineal gland yet. I don't know that you'll break through it per se. Like, that's not usually how it's described as you know, it's going to be calcifications and acidic deposits get broken down in the body when you're taking bioavailable minerals. So you're going to, dude, I'm stoked for you, man. Catching a second live stream, leaving work and heading rather to gym for boxing and weights. Shout out to Gotham's Night, man. He could probably kick everyone's ass on here, except for Karate John, who's literally like a 50th degree black belt. Like, he would probably literally kick all of our asses, dude. Wow, Matthew's memory is already getting better. Are you freaking nuts, dude? Hold on a second. Oh shit. Health officials are holding a Hantavirus news conference in Georgia. Shit. Pentagon says we sent a nuclear-armed submarine to the Middle East. Well, nukes are fake, so. So some guy on Twitter called Sridhar Ramesh says, oh God, he posted this in 2019. He said, some of you guys are all right. Don't be alive on May 15, 2026, when I set off the global pandemic, which shall come to be referred to by the struggling, tormented survivors as the event. Who says that, man? That's weird, eh? It does feel like you guys kind of feel it in the air, like with the war, with all this other shit. I don't know, man. Do not fear, though. Fear not. Okay, let me shout out this live real quick. Hold on a second. Gold and silver are giving her. Not much, though. Like, silver would have to go up another 18% to go above its all-time highs. Guys, everyone share your experience taking the mail stack to Seattle. But Shilajit is in the mail stack anyways, so that's in there. And then the Irish moss, yeah, for sure. Energy, concentration, focus, better sleep quality, intuition, more vivid dreams, freaking vivid brain. Sorry, silver would have to go up 40% to go to its all-time highs, which means that one time it dropped there for a couple days straight, it literally dropped 47% from the highs. Like, that is quite a volatile, man. Wow. Okay, hold on a second. Shout out to Butterdog, man. Butterdog, comment on the live now, or I'm blocking you, dude. No, I'm just kidding. Shout out to Butterman. My rodent and insect guy was just here, and Hantavirus has been around forever. That's right, Ikashi. Here's the thing. If viruses are even real, apparently they've never been isolated. Okay, hold on a second. Breaking. Health officials hold Hantavirus news conference in Georgia. USA, of course, not Georgia, Europe. Oh, frick. I gotta retype that all over again. Tim, so what's everyone's thoughts? Like, Swing doesn't believe in viruses. You know, there's a big group of people who don't believe in viruses, you know? Hold on, let me encode this. Hantavirus news conference. May 15th. Oh, so you're telling, oh shit. May 15th is a Friday, and we know big things happen on Fridays. We'll see. When was the last lockdown announced? Like, what was the day? It was March of 2020, March 15th or something, 2020, when the first lockdown, or it was announced that it was a global pandemic, which you wouldn't know it was unless you were watching TV, by the way. Remember how everyone was falling in the streets in China, but then that never happened here? That was a pretty good fear-mongering campaign. Welcome, everyone. So, guys, breaking shocking news. Health officials are holding a conference in Georgia talking about March 13th. Voody, thank you, man. D. Lothers, I guess he drinks fluoride or something. Like, he's scared about a lockdown. I mean, no one wants a lockdown, dude. That doesn't mean, we should just be scared to talk about it. So listen, dude. Yeah, you wow. Immaculately said, I just remember the moment the NBA shutting down. Damn, you were watching Bread and Circuses, dude? I bet you've grown a lot since then. So anyways, guys, Hanta, if a virus has even been isolated and it's a real thing, then this could be shocking, but we also know it's probably just completely controlled and is probably a part of the big plan for 2030, right? Ivan said, so when is the Mark of the Beast happening? I imagine, this is my prediction, Mark of the Beast would happen when the global economy is turned upside down, people are begging for a new economic system, and therefore they will then present us one, which would be, you will give you free money every month to survive, but you got to get this mark or something. I don't know, but that's what I would think. I would think it'd be after a shocking worldwide economic event, which makes everyone begging for a new economic system. That's how they have to do it. Jaded says blackout is coming next. Yeah, I know. So it's like blackout, cyber attack, pandemic, war. But people are meant to be, they're trying to discombobulate us all with all this too much information. Diesel said, so what do we do? No, dude. Diesel, come on, man. I'm just saying, like, keep your head on a swivel. They might try to pull something. That's all. There's also more I want to say, but we cannot necessarily fully say it on Instagram. That's why we're streaming right now on Rumble, which is at the link in my bio. It's free to download, free to watch, and free speech. This guy says I'm a fearmonger, but I literally am just telling you that health officials are holding a news conference in Georgia about this thing. Also, you'd be called a fearmonger if in like 2019 you're like, I think there's going to be a schmandemic and then they're going to lock us down. You're just fear-mongering. And then it happened, you know? So listen, The link is in my bio to come to Rumble. Luke Elliott, whatchamacallit, if you click my profile, you'll see a link at the top of it. You click that, and then you'll see the Rumble live stream link. And then boom, bang, bing, click that. Come to Rumble now. We got a ton of people on. It's a shocking situation, dude. Shout out to Get. He said, just wanted my comment read. Worked perfect. Okay, you're good, dude. I'm in Georgia. If I hear anything, I'll post it. Feel free to connect with me. Shout out to Sunny B, Georgia. She's our eye in the sky, boots on the ground in freaking Georgia, man. Okay, I love all of you guys. Come to Rumble now. And shout out to Morgie. Yeah, don't worry, Morg. It's all, fear not, right? Okay, I love you guys, all of you. We'll see you on Rumble, all right? Someone's like, why did that guy just say he loves me? I'm sure someone's thinking that. I mean, no one actually said that. Okay, hold on. Let me refresh this bad boy. Dang, eh? Dang. So, we're just being bombarded. Dude, I know. G. Malley is paying attention. He says that we are being bombarded from every angle. War, pandemic, oil prices, political theater, all lies staged. I wouldn't say any of it is the truth. Like, it's all aside. There's an angle to every single one of these freaking things, man. There's been an angle since the thing that's weird to think about is that after Schmovid-19, we can say COVID, we're on Rumble. The Illuminati didn't just disappear, go away, and give up. I think that they played out, the way it was supposed to for them. I don't know. Bill Gates said, wait for the next one. No, he said, the next one will get their attention next time. Who the fuck says that? Reality is perception. Perception is reality. Change your perception, change your reality. That's why they mainstream fearful crap the masses. 100%, dude. That's right, Penna. 100%, dude. Gotham said the idea of viruses were created for two reasons. One, to cause mass fear. To push vaccines, make the population sick. Viruses are fake and gay. It's all relative to the health of the person. That's what a lot of people think, seemingly, man. Yo, Ivan, what's up, dude? Ivan is the one who asked about the mark of the beast. And you know what's smart about Ivan? He asks questions. He's got an open mind. He's inquiring. He's inquisitive. Shout out to freaking Matthew, dude. Or rather, Ivan. Matthew too, though. And that's right. Seattle said COVID was a test run to see how people reacted and to see... didn't they say it was an experiment? Didn't they? The World Economic Forum or something came out the other day and said COVID was, like, in many ways, a great experiment to see, But they word it so you can take it in a different way. Like, you could take it as, we happened to learn a bunch during it. But it's like, no, dude, we know what it really was. But that was an eerie time. So if this one is any eerier than that, I don't know, man. That'll be a bit too eerie for me, to be honest. But we'll see what happens. I could have sworn they'd be done with pandemics, but I guess not if we really want to take Bill Gates. But then also, Klaus Schwab said, he said about a cyber attack. He said a cyber attack would be so much worse than even just a war. Cyber attack would be the worst. And it's like, yeah, the sky's blue. Who says that? Of course it'd be shit. So that makes me think that's around the corner too. And it's going to be related to the war. They're going to blame it on either Russia or China, probably. You could literally be the Illuminati, press a switch, turn off the power to a whole country, and then blame it on some other country. You could, man. But listen, okay, listen. I will say, when you get to the bottom of all of these rabbit holes, it all connects back to really health, dude. They do want us in a lower state of consciousness. They want to control our perception. How do they do that? They want to calcify our pineal gland. They want to lower our vibrational frequency with the chemicals and contaminants that it's in the food and water supply. And what are they spraying in the skies every single day? This is why every other issue is almost like should take a freaking back seat, because the elephant in the room is that every day they're still spraying in the skies. Every day shit's falling down on us. It's quite annoying. So I think one majorly strong act of rebellion is to detox and decalcify our pineal glands when we know they want us weakened and altered and totally gimped. So get this. Before we get into the India lockdown thing that's happening too, right before this live, Chalk told me we have a few slots left to give away $220 worth of freebies to help people detox and decalcify their pineal glands and optimize their hormones and boost their fertility. So Chalk's giving away $100 bag Chalk Lit Powder, organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia, which we just found out increases stem cell production, repairs damaged tissue and damaged cells, massively boosts your gut microbiome, detoxes many different contaminants, and also increases the production of oxytocin, tryptophan, dopamine, and serotonin. So it's a hormone thing too. Organic heirloom cacao has 80 times the amount of bioactive compounds and antioxidants as wild blueberries. 80 times, dude. It's shocking. So they're giving away $100 bag of chocolate, a $60 bottle of the Chalk 7 Wonders, which is the adaptogenic mushroom blend from Chalk that has chaga, lion's mane, turkey tail, cordyceps, oyster, reishi, and maitake mushrooms in it. Plus the third superfood they're giving away for free on the live, first come, first serve, is the $60 bottle of Chalk minerals, which are extracted from a humic shale deposit in Utah, which is a full matrix of minerals. It rebuilds your DNA. It massively boosts nutrient absorption. And it also, because it has humic acid in it, or is like comprised mainly of humic acid, that humic acid massively increases your gut microbiome and even detoxes herbicides like glyphosate and atrazine. So the way the deal works, it's first come, first serve. The website is choq.com. I just put the link in the chat. Chalk.com. Chalk is based in Texas. They ship out of Georgia. They have an all-American customer service team, and they have over 5,000 third-party verified 5-star reviews on Trustpilot. That's Chalk, okay? The way the deal works, to get $220 worth of freebies, if you go to the site, and shout out to Tim. Tim said he's going to order another stack, this one for a friend who could benefit from it, but I can't order while I'm watching the live on my phone. Shout out to Tim. He's going to order after the live. Tim, I'll hold this lot for you, Tim. You're like an OG. You get grandfathered in, dude. So listen, the way the deal works, go to chalk.com. Let me double check, make sure the site's not like down because so many people went to it, dude. Go to chalk.com. The number one superfood for men and women at chalk.com is the hot water purified Shilajit. So Shilajit is a hormone optimizer. It is a fertility booster. It massively increases the production of new brain cells, which is called neurogenesis. It also, when guys take it, it boosts total testosterone 21% in 90 days. And when women take it, it calibrates their hormones. It's pro-fertile. It stimulates also, it has something called C60 in it, or carbon 60. Carbon 60 literally lengthens telomeres, which has anti-aging effects. When they did C60 tests on rats, it significantly extended their lifespan. This is shocking, dude. So Chalk just set a 15-minute timer where this deal is done. 15 minutes, literally. Go to chalk.com. If you put the male vitality stack or the female vitality stack in your cart, and you apply the coupon code 44LIFE, that's 44LIFE, you get a lifetime 44% off discount, which you can cancel or modify at any time. And automatically, if you place your order in the next 14 minutes and 40 seconds, you're going to get $220 worth of freebies included in your order automatically. The second most potent superfood for men and women is the organic ashwagandha, which is ours is specifically 14 times as potent as conventional ashwagandha that's found on Amazon. This massively boosts melatonin production, so you get 1,000 times better sleep while you're taking it. It's a hormone optimizer. It's pro-fertile. It boosts cognition even. And it also has been shown, because I think there's 46 or 43 clinical studies on it. It's about hormones, mood, and focus. It's considered the king of herbs in India, and it is actually literally a game changer. That's why it's in both the male and female vitality stack. Now, the other thing is that's in the male and female vitality stack. The third one in the female stack is the wild crafted Irish moss, which has the full matrix of minerals. It rebuilds your DNA. It boosts your gut microbiome. It increases skin hydration. It's a beauty thing. Hair, skin, and nail health, because minerals build hair, skin, and nails, and your DNA, but hair, skin, and nails. And then also, the Irish moss is known to be extremely pro-fertile and is traditionally used to help boost fertility. Anyway, it's in the female stack. Then the third superfood in the male stack is the Tongkat 100, or 100-to-1 extract of wild-crafted Tongkat Ali, which has compounds in it that boost free testosterone 87% in 21 days, and also increases sperm count up to 688%. That's the Tongkat Ali. It's in the male vitality stack. The first person, or you got 13 minutes really, if you get a male or female vitality stack at chalk.com with the discount code 44LIFE, you get a 44% off lifetime discount, and automatically you're going to get $220 worth of freebies included in your order. Embry said, is the 7 Wonders fruiting body mushrooms or mycelium? It's actually both. It's the fruiting body and the stem or whatever, or it's both. I've been asked this question before, and I'm not sure the exact terminology, but it is both. Shout out to Ivan. He said, I'm new to Rumble. I've been following him on Instagram for a while now. Straight truth, doesn't care about demonetization, just wants to truth. I mean, dude, yeah, I mean, exactly, dude. I know. Thank you, man. I feel drawn to discussing this when a lot of people are still, watching like sports or whatever when shit's going on. Kashi said, does it include silica? I'm sure silica is one of the 102 minerals that's in the chalk minerals or the chalk Irish moss. Probably has silica. That's a good question, Kashi. I'll Google it, actually. I've never been asked that in all my years. Does Irish moss have silica? Yes, it contains natural silica, often listed among the trace elements and minerals it provides. It's recognized for supporting healthy skin, hair, and connective tissues. Wow, partially due to this silica content. Wow. That is cool. Okay. Or skin health and strengthen connective tissues. That's awesome. So yeah, the Irish moss has that. So guy, apparently there's a bunch of people on the site right now. Shout out to Butterdog, dude. Hope you're laughing with me, right, dude? Shout out to Butterdog. Okay, true. There is actually a bunch of people on the site right now. So we have 11 minutes left, 11 minutes, 10 seconds. If you go to chalk.com, you're on the site. There's a couple of you. Put the male or female vitality stack in your cart. Apply the coupon code 44LIFE. That's 44LIFE. Let's see, we got, oh yeah, like there's like 8 or 9. So there's actually more people on the site than we have freebies to give away. So holy crappers. Quickly put the male or female vitality stack subscription in your cart. Apply the coupon code 44LIFE, and automatically you're getting $220 worth of freebies. Ivan said, how can I know the supplements or vitamins I'm buying aren't also tampered with by Big Pharma? Dude, literally all the ones in the store pretty much are. The difference with chalk is that we have clinical studies, lab tests, certifications of authenticity. So like when we say our Irish moss and our Tonkat Ali is wild crafted, we actually have a certification showing that or proving that. But dude, Chalk, by the way, Chalk is not some like weird ass company that could be connected to Big Pharma. It's family owned. I've known the owner since 2018, worked with him since then. Before we did Chalk, we were doing the orgone generators. Now we're doing the orgone generators too again. People wanted them. So 10 minutes left on this deal, guys, by the way. So anyways, he's a real person. There's no, shareholders, Big Pharma shits. And I know where all the stuff's coming from. So, but that's good. Yeah, you should be, whatchamacallit, like a healthy dose of skepticism is not a bad thing, right? You got to know what's going on. Ivan said, what should I take for hair thinning? Dude, for one, definitely the Shilajit, because that also has silica in it and a bunch of other bioavailable minerals, but it also increases testosterone. A lot of hair problems for guys are due to low testosterone. And then also the chalk minerals, because anything with a ton of bioavailable minerals is going to boost your hair and your hair, skin, and nails. But Ivan, dude, I would go full bore because you're getting $220 worth of freebies. If you get a stack and you're getting 44% off for life on your subscription, get the male stack, apply the code 44LIFE, and boom, bang, bing, you're getting $220 worth of freebies, dude. Let me see here. So we're down to 8 minutes, 52 seconds left. There's a bunch on the site. More than we actually, if everyone who's on the site right now actually ordered, I don't know that we'd have to do something crazy to be able to give all that freebies away. But if we end up getting 2, so there's like 7 to 10 people on the site right now. Anyway, just make sure you use the code 44LIFE. Do not pay full pop. And we got 8.5 minutes left. Yeah, Tim, I'm sure there is. But if Fauci was one of them, like, are they really going to get him in trouble? It's the same thing with like, no one in the Epstein files ever really had their bank account seized or shut down or anything. But who did they shut down bank accounts? Truckers, Freedom Convoy stuff. That's shocking, that they can do that. Dude, I would be, if I had donated to the Freedom Convoy, and had my bank account frozen, I would have to have a seriously brass freaking balls to not be like, oh my God, like I'm on their radar or some shit. I mean, I'm not worried about it. I'm sure whatever it is, this is what I feel drawn. I feel called to be discussing these types of things and sharing this information. And I'll take whatever happens with that, man. I think it's important to be discussed. I think there's a lot of people are being unfortunately affected by these nefarious agendas, the chemicals, the contaminants, all of it. Yeah, I don't know what those sound like some pharmaceutical dude. That's so funny, Ivan. Let's just laugh at this together. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. Um, you were like worried about buying the supplements in case they were somehow like partially owned or something by big pharma, but then you're actually taking two pharmaceutical products to try to grow your hair back. Isn't that fun? Like, can you go? That is actually kind of funny. But yeah, dude. So I would go the natural route rather than that, and be getting the Shilajit, the Tongkat Ali, and the Ashwagandha. That's your male vitality stack. We got 6 minutes and 50 seconds left, though, guys. So if you're on the fence, get your orders placed ASAP. Otherwise, we're shutting this bad boy down, man. Shout out to Butterdog, man. Leah said, I've only ever voted once in my 38 years of life and would never do it again. They're all the same. There's no good side. Leah, I don't even think you're being. Oh, okay, good, Ivan. That's good then. I think I only voted once, and I think I voted. I think it was when Trudeau was legalizing weed when I was in high school. I think I voted then, but yeah, voting is a total scheme. It's a scam. It doesn't do anything. Wow, look, G. Malley has not been to a doctor since 2005, and he's 66 years old, which means he is absolutely a whatchamacallit, a minority in the fact that he's that age and not on some pharmaceuticals. Anyone over the age of 65, everyone, all of them pretty much are on pharmaceuticals. That's true too, Seattle. So hold on a second, guys. 5 minutes and 25 seconds left. Do not pass up on this freaking deal. Ivan, if that's you on the site with the mail stack in your cart, get your discount code 44life applied to it ASAP. 44% off for life on your subscription, and then you're getting $220 worth of freebies. Ivan, literally, dude, 5 minutes and 5 seconds. Do not willy-nilly this. But yeah, voting, it is fake, man. It gives us the illusion of choice. It gives us the illusion of control. And, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Butterdog, dude. And also, guys, apparently a bunch of people are on the site right now, like literally a ton. And we only have 4 minutes and 40 seconds left. Yeah, dude. Well, weed is totally tampered with. Unless you're like the guy on here who grows his own weed or whatever. I would never buy government weed. Who knows what's on it? In it, rather. They could put, you know. And also, I don't really think we should be smoking weed too much, to be honest. Like, I can tell you this. If I was stoned right now, I probably would be, I don't know, man, probably all over the place. I mean, I guess I'm all over the place anyway with what we're discussing. Like, this isn't necessarily a presentation. I wouldn't call this a presentation. It's a discussion. It's an open forum. It's a talk. It's what's up. 3 minutes, 47 seconds left. But anyways, my point is that I would get less, but that's me. Some people smoke weed and build a house. Like, so, but you know, yeah, there's Nix. Nix is smoke a J, but Nick's like is a CEO of a multinational weed growing cannabis thing. So he is a giga chad, and he's stoned right now, and he's stoned all day. I don't know if he is. So there's nothing wrong, but you know, so it doesn't sound good for him to hear me say we shouldn't smoke it too much. He's like, Look at them all lining up to get their hit today. No, but it's okay, Nix. What you're doing is it organic? Is the weed your grow op does? Is it organic, dude? If so, then you're giving people a healthy option, man. Dude, there is several male stacks at cart. My friend accidentally smoked weed that was laced with salvia, actually. So it can be laced, but okay, hold on. Chalk.com, code 44life. Do not pay full price. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry, Akashi. I read your friend died from fentanyl laced weed, and I tell you a story about my friend who smoked salvia by accident. I'm really sorry to hear that about your friend. And fentanyl is a shitty ass thing. I wish it was completely out of there, man. Out of anywhere. I wish no one. It's wrecked a lot of lives, man. And before fentanyl, it was just opioids that were messing everyone up. I stay away from any. I've never done any drugs except for mushrooms and weed. And I only did mushrooms like twice. So, okay, hold on a second. Checking out, dude. We got 2 minutes left to get the most powerful superfoods in the natural world, and get $220 worth of freebies. If you pay full pop, you are a nut job. Get the male or female stack subscription placed ASAP. You got 1 minute and 50 seconds left. You're getting $220 worth of freebies. You're gonna feel like $1 million. That's right, Swing. Yeah, probably. And it depends where you're at too. Like, but yeah, for sure. I didn't really trip. Like, I didn't have enough weed to actually trip. Or sorry, I didn't have enough mushrooms to actually like. I didn't really hallucinate, but we did laugh. You know, pretty much the hardest I ever have in my life for several hours. That probably lengthened my lifespan, to be honest. Okay, hold on. A bunch of people on the site. Guys, you got 1 minute and 13 seconds. You put the male or female vitality stack, boom, in your cart. Boom. Put the coupon code 44LIFE in the coupon code box. Boom. Place your order. Boom. Automatically, if you do it in the next minute, you're getting $220 worth of freebies. Quickly get your order placed ASAP. I also believe in mushrooms being able to help people probably who like had PTSD or something. If I laughed that hard, if one of these guys, and that was like a microdose, this could help someone who's like a veteran who, you know, had a horrible time. So, you know, that's why it's illegal, I think, because it would make people not need to be on a bunch of like, I don't know what kind of drugs, but some weird shit that they like, you know. They also can't patent mushrooms because it grows naturally, and they can't patent it. So that's why they don't even study it, you know. Okay, hold on a second. A bunch of people on the site. We got 40 seconds left. And Chalk just texted me and said, if they're on the site right now, they get grandfathered in because there's a number of people who are about to place their order and it feels bad to gimp them. So they're giving a 3 extra minute extension on the deal. Literally hammer this deal home, guys. $60 bottle of Chalk 7 Wonders, adaptogenic mushroom blend with mushrooms they're trying to ban in Europe. $60 bottle of Chalk Minerals, extracted from a humic shale deposit in Utah. You feel like $1 million taking it. It also is believed to decalcify your penile gland. Then the $100 bag of organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia, which we just looked at the benefits. Listen to this. We just looked at the benefits. Did I get rid of that tab? No, I didn't. Look, everyone pipe it down. Listen to this. Heirloom cacao offers superior cardiovascular, cognitive, and mood-enhancing benefits. It stimulates stem cell production. Where's this? I wanted to see the stem cell part. Yeah, he's here. Doubling circulating stem cells, which goes and repairs damaged tissue and damaged cells and in your blood. Vascular repair, anti-aging, and longevity. By increasing stem cell activity and protecting against DNA damage, regular consumption of dark chocolate, 70% or higher, supports natural tissue maintenance and slows cellular aging. Are you freaking joking me, dude? 1 minute and 45 seconds left. $100 bag of chocolate powder, $60 of minerals, $60 7 Wonders, free if you get a male or female vitality stack at chalk.com with the code 44life. Do not pay full price when they're doing 44life. You got 1 minute and 30 seconds left. It's amazing how fast time goes when you have a timer on. Yeah, exactly. You know, my boyfriend, oh shit, or my best friend. My best friend or boyfriend died of an overdose when he was 19. Diogemi Stewart was his name. Damn. I have a friend who I told you guys on the last live that I'd sneak out of my friend's house at night and we'd go bike around town. He's dead because of an overdose. He died a few years ago. He thought he was just, I don't know, smoking crack or something, and it had something else in it. So, but if he was with someone, he probably could have been saved. But because he was by himself, it's a shit thing, man. Drugs. I'm so glad I can't ever do them because I have such an addictive personality. I would fucking become such an addict. That's why I don't do them. Yeah, that's right, Swing. I think every family has someone that's an addict or someone they know. Everyone knows someone, man. I know a number of people actually who have, yeah. Hold on a second. Shout out to Butter Dog, man. Because I know the feeling. Like when I used to drink or smoke darts, I know the feeling of thinking of when the next hit is, when the next smoke is, blah 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 blah. And so I know how that would feel if it was some other, drug. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, hold on a second. I'm getting an update. Okay, 2 people are at checkout right now. Literally, get your order. Oh, Swing. You mean? What do you mean by that, Swing? Now I'm in shock. Anonymous. Shout out to, yeah, that's right. There isn't correct help, Swing. There needs to be like RFK said, drug addicts should go to like organic farms and do rehab, and that they'd like learn a skill and everything. Sorry about that. Your boyfriend there, Penna, by the way. Probably in a better place now, to be honest. So listen. Oh, that's awesome. So Swing. In other words, saying he had problems and he solved his problems and he thanks the Lord for his children. Me too, dude. Me too, man. About the thanking the Lord. Okay, hold on. Okay, what we're gonna do is yeah, but Tim, I don't think you did anything that crazy, did you? You guys at your age, you probably just did some what? Let me know, man. But yeah, my friend smoked salvia by accident, and he ran all the way home, thought he was being chased. But people do salvia, and then they're like a fence post for 20 years in their mind, and then they come back to life. It was only like a 45-second trip, but they think they just literally lived for like 10 years in some other realm. Do you know these stories? The guy did salvia and then literally had a family, had a wife, had children, had a whole literal like 20 years worth of time, and then came out of his 45-second trip. But had all that memory like as if he just experienced all this crazy shit. Did you guys hear about that? Shocking, dude. I don't know that I ever want to do salvia. I don't have any desire, man. I like to be dialed. I like to be soberly thinking straight. Okay, guys, what we're gonna do is we're gonna save this deal. So basically, if you order in the next 20 minutes with the code 44life on the male or female stack, you're getting hooked up to the complete max. You're gonna feel like $1 million. You'll be decalcifying your pineal gland, and you'll be getting $220 worth of superfoods. I want to hear more about Tim's history, actually. I want to hear more about that. And Tim, I'll hold this lot for you, of course, Tim, to get your freebies after the live, placing your order. Okay. Penna, I love that. Shout out to Penna. So thank you all for joining. DM me if you have any questions. Get your freebies locked in. We'll see you guys on Rumble tomorrow. And I love you all. Swing says cocaine, LSD, weed. Oh, really, eh? No needles and no crack. That's good, Swing. Yeah, my cousin actually is an addict. He relapsed, man. He actually did a really good job for like 7 years and then went back on the wagon, man. So, fuck. Anyway, okay. I'll talk to you guys soon.